in the book, I talk about the horrendous case in Myanmar, and the Rohingya genocide, and the role that Facebook had in that. To think that a social media company would have a role in such a horrendous genocide it seemed at one point to be sort of an unthinkable thing, really. But even the UN had come out in its report and said that Facebook had a sort of deciding factor, an incredibly influential factor in stirring up of hatred in that country, and the sort of mass killing of the Rohingya minority. And Facebook just put their hands up and said, sorry, yeah, you're right, we did. We released our technology in that country at a time when citizens in that country weren't very used to having mobile phones. It was too expensive to have mobile phones. And then overnight tax laws were changed, which meant that mobile phones became affordable. And the first thing that the population downloaded was Facebook, because ultimately Facebook was the only platform, unlike other platforms at the time, that had a option for their language. So they were using it to communicate with each other. And, it went from like no one using Facebook to like 80% of the country using Facebook in the space of, a couple of years. And it became the main form of communication. And the authorities took great advantage of that and started to spread vile, hateful disinformation about the minority. And there was no attempt to stop it. One of the main reasons Facebook said was, well, we had very few people who could speak the local language in our moderation teams, and it was really hard to get people to moderate. And that was it. That was the sort of the limit of their excuse, and it just wasn't good enough.